Hello, hello, hello. Today we have beautiful Jamie McNiven Smith from Vancouver, Canada. Jamie, thank you so much for joining us today on Hurren Family Digital.
You're very welcome. It's so nice to see you again after a while.
Again. I was so thrilled that day that we met you down at the beach. I can
Yeah.
still see it now going down. I go, oh my goodness, finally get to meet the Jamie Smith.
You're very sweet. It was great to meet you. And, we work online, but it's just like, it's so nice to meet in person and get a hug and give a hug.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so for all our viewers on Hurren Family Digital right now,
Mhm.
this wonderful man, Mr. Jamie Smith, has got so many tricks up your sleeve as far as what you do in your life. I don't know how you fit it all in, Jamie.
Neither do I.
But
Sometimes.
Jamie, would you like to introduce, and just in case I miss one of the
There's a lot.
amazing things that you do?
I'm such a Gemini. I have like my hands in a lot of pots, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
relate to that. So am I.
yeah, you're Gemini too?
Yes,
Oh, what's your birthday?
31st of May.
31st?
Yeah.
And I'm the 21st. Very cool. Very cool.
There you go.
Anyway, so yeah, as you could relate, so I've been a flight attendant for Canada's national airline, Air Canada, for the past 25 years. And prior to that, I studied acting, and then I gave it up to become a flight attendant. But I am a professional actor as well. And about, I want to say 12 years ago, I met a man named Michael Lozier, who is the best-selling author of the book Law of Attraction. He had a show on Oprah and Friends Radio for a while. And I was just really drawn to law of attraction, mindset, loving yourself. And I loved his work so much because it was so simple. So I ended up getting certified, and I am now a certified law of attraction facilitator slash manifestation coach. I also have an actual international life coaching certification as a spiritual and self-care coach. And I'm also now a digital business online marketing mentor as well. And I do improv comedy for fun. And yeah, like I wear a lot of hats, but I really love all the hats that I wear. But as you said, I don't know how you do it all. That's one of the reasons why I actually decided to work online, is because as much as I do love being a flight attendant, and I really do, I'm one of those weird aviation geeks. Like I love everything to be with airplanes and uniforms and just airlines, but it's an exhausting job. Just all of the traveling and the time changes, and I really believe it was my dream. I actually have a picture of myself when I was 14 pretending to be a flight attendant. It's been one of my dreams since I was a kid. We actually used to live in Australia. I think I mentioned that to you,
Yeah.
and so I've traveled a lot as a kid. But like Oprah says, once you achieve one dream, it's time to achieve another dream.
Yeah.
And my dream has always been to, I never saw myself flying until I was 80 years old. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want, but I never saw that for myself. And now I'm pursuing my other dreams. So my plan is to retire as soon as I can from Air Canada and work online full time, doing coaching and my online business. Yeah.
So what attracted you to the online space, Jamie? Like, because I know that your goal is to retire,
Yeah.
obviously not to, but there must have been something at that particular time that, that just triggered your thoughts. Oh, let's
Yeah.
get on board with this.
It was like two things. One was I live in Vancouver, and it's one of the most expensive cities in the world.
Right.
My flight attendant salary just doesn't cut it. And I was starting to have clients and stuff, but I just didn't know a lot about marketing. So I was kind of like, well, what do I knew I wanted to do something else, transition, but I wasn't sure. And I didn't know how to really build my coaching business. So and then I saw a quote by Gary Zukav. So it was the money thing. And then there was a quote by Gary Zukav that said, if you're not learning to leverage the internet, you're going to get left behind. And that just resonated with me. So I wasn't necessarily looking to start an online business per se, but I was curious, and this opportunity popped up on my feed, and it really resonated with me because it's designed for regular people like you and like me, like I don't know how to build a funnel. I don't know how to do email marketing. I don't know how to do marketing or selling or anything. And just
Yeah.
so much, this was designed, our business system was designed for people like you and like me. And I was like a little skeptical, but also curious. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good to have that little bit of skepticism though, isn't it? Because it makes you look into a little bit more due diligence,
Yeah, yeah, it's important.
all these people. Make sure they're not actors.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you got that joke.
It's very cute.
Yeah. So Jamie, you've been in the business now for longer than I have.
Yeah.
It's been what?
5 or 6 years, yeah.
6 years?
5 years, 6
So
years.
in that time, obviously it wasn't not overnight. All of a sudden you're getting all these amazing results, and so you've obviously had to work on it as time's gone by, but you've really have seen some beautiful results out of this business, haven't you?
I
Yeah.
have been very blessed, and what I love about our system, like for anybody who's curious or skeptical or whatever, it's been designed, the training site has been designed where it's like step-by-step training videos. Like you literally, what I would do is I would watch them on my phone, each tab, each video, and then I would do it on my computer to build my business. And I did see results within 6 weeks. So it's not going to happen within 4 hours or 40. There's nothing, I don't know even if there's anything like that out there. If there is, let us know. But I mean, my experience is, it takes time, but that's still pretty quick, So I was very grateful, and I had great results in my first 2 years. In my second year, I made more money doing this than my flight attendant job. But then I hit a wall, and I'm very open and transparent about it, is that I didn't manage my money well. I was making so much money, but I just spent it all, and I got into.
Isn't that amazing though? Like
it is, it's not
what an incredible discovery. Whoops.
yeah, it's not a bad problem to have necessarily, but I got into a funk. So, somebody had said to me online, people can be so mean online, like, well, if you're making so much money as an online entrepreneur, why are you still flying? I'm like, because I didn't manage my money well. So if you come into this business, make sure you follow the training. We actually have a section in the training about keeping money aside for taxes, because we do have to pay taxes. I mean, you can claim a lot against your, with a good accountant, and, you can claim a lot for business expenses, but I just didn't manage it. So anyway, took a little bit of a break to recalibrate, and I'm back, and my business has tripled, and now I'm doing it properly. And it's brought me so much peace of mind, because I'm like, wow, I can see my next dream becoming a reality.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Right. So you can see your next dream.
Yeah, I can see my next dream actually coming into fruition now, right? Because now I'm managing my money properly. For those of you who don't know how to manage money, go to YNAB, the app YNAB, YNAB. You need a budget. It's free for 34 days. You don't even need a credit card. It will help you change your relationship with money, because I know that
that's great. Thank you, Jamie.
Because if you don't know how to manage $3,000 a month, you can't manage $10,000 a month. It's just true.
Yeah, that's true. And because a lot of people too, like we are starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this business don't have the financial skills behind them, because that's not the lifestyle they had. That's why we chose this business, right?
Yeah.
It's because we want to design a better life for us in the future. So we need all these different tools, these vehicles. I call them my little vehicles to success.
Yeah.
And that's one of the tools that will help you to learn that. Thanks, Jamie, for that hint. So Jamie, could you specifically, like, what sort of things, result-wise, like there's obviously the money side, which you've just talked about, but there's other aspects of this business which is very unique to our business community, results in the business. Would you like to share some of those?
Yeah, that's really, I'm so glad we're going to talk about that, because yes, obviously this business will help you to make money if you do it properly. But I was really blown away from the beginning that there was a mindset element that was that was integrated into our training system. As a life coach, I was like, oh wow, okay, this is great. You know, there was recommended reading, and we have weekly live masterminds every single week to help with your mindset, with your market, with the latest marketing tips. With you hear from all of the people who are just doing this full time and who are ahead of where you're at, so you can learn from their strategies. Everybody helps everybody in this business, and you know, they're not even financially connected in many ways. So I just, you know, I'm blown away by that part of it. And so for me, it's really helped me get my act together. And there's such loving people in our community that for me, it's inspired me to just want to make a difference and give back. And so, you know, once in a while we do meet in person, like when you came to Calgary. We had a Calgary convention in Canada, and people from all over the world, because you can do this business globally. And we just wanted to meet in person because we all do it so much online, but it was so nice. And to see people from all walks of faith and from every nationality, and, you know, there's such diversity, and yet everybody came together. It was like a family. It was so beautiful to witness that. It was like what the world could be, you know?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So I really appreciate the growth aspect of this business as well.
I'm glad that you just said that, because I know, Jamie, you give back quite regularly.
Mm.
You sort of washed over that a little bit, but you also do provide like law of attraction coaching and mindset coaching as well regularly in the community as well. And like you've said, you know, some of these people in the community, you're not even financially connected to these people,
Mm-hmm.
but you know that you're making a difference in the world. And it's not just a little ripple, you're making like big ripples out there in the world.
Yeah,
And this system has provided a platform for you to do that,
it
which
really
is
has.
amazing.
And for anybody who has any other kind of expertise, whether you're really good at being organized or you're really good at managing your time, whatever you're really good at and your talents are, you know, we encourage you to come share them with us on the mastermind. And we have usually every Wednesday, and there's more people watching, but just on an average Wednesday, there's about 2,000 to 3,000 people watching live. And then the rest of the people are watching, you know, and there's actually almost 200,000 people in the Facebook community. I was really present to, wow, the opportunity to make a difference on such a mass level was really, yeah, it's just such a great feeling, really, you know.
It really is. It's amazing. I just want this interview to keep going, keep going, keep
No,
going. But it is a part of our 10x
good.
designed. This project is designed to help business owners to develop their online skills, their communication skills, as well as a way for the watcher to get to know us a little bit better as well, to understand that we're real people. And so, folks, I'd like to draw your attention down the bottom of the screen. With Jamie's got his website up there, journeywithjamie.ca, Canada. And here in Australia, I've got mine, lifewedesign.com. If you feel that you would like to connect more with either one of us, feel free to go to our websites, pop your name and email down, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible with a link to watch the introductory webinar, where you can find out more information about what we do and how you too can get started with a digital business online with an amazing community supporting you all the way. Jamie, thank you so much for spending time with me. I
Thanks
really
for,
do appreciate it.
thanks for your generosity.
Is there anything that you would like to say before we hit the lovely red button?
No, I'm glad that we're doing this, because I know I think you're similar to me. Like, we're both on a mission because it can be scary out there. You don't know who to trust. And so I think we're both on that mission to demystify the whole working online space. And there are a lot of things out there. This is one of many, but this is, in my opinion, sort of like one of the best, if not the best thing out there for people who don't have experience and who want an opportunity to make a difference in their lives and the lives of others. So yeah, that's it. Come check it out. It's all designed for peace of mind. So
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
welcome.
Thank you, Joy, for watching us live. And thank you, everybody, for putting your name and where you're watching from, if you're watching the replay, because we love that. It makes us very, very happy to see. And we will see you again tomorrow, where I'll be bringing a beautiful interview with Janet Mai.
I love Janet Mai. We love Janet Mai.
We love Janet Mai.
Watch that.
See you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.